Hello and welcome back to the training. So in this final video, what I want to do is I want to give some very clear recommendations on the off-page elements that are essential for your maps local ranking and your website's local ranking. If you're just starting out, or maybe you're only a few months into your project for maps and or your website, there are some clear defined essentials that we need to make sure are in place in order to establish who we are, what we do, and where we do our service. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to point out what these things are. And then whether you use my service, whether you use someone else's service, or whether you do it yourself, I'll point it out and I'll share with you how you could go and do it yourself all for free. As long as you're willing to spend the time. All right. So let's go ahead and go through this. So citations. Citations are double verify. Citations. Yelp, Monta, MapQuest, Foursquare. These are citations. All right. Paid citations, that would mean niche specific. If there's anything specific that you have to go and buy that all your competition, top competition has, that's niche related or niche specific, right? Then we have to go and get it. All right. Directories mean that you can go and list any business as many times as you want anywhere. This could be US, this could be another country, this could be anywhere that you're listing only business information. Name, address, phone number, description with a logo. All right. Paid directories. This is where they want to double verify, right? But again, a directory could mean that it's anywhere, right? Like it doesn't have to be hyper specific to a niche or a category, or it doesn't have to only contain just business information. It could be a listing for anything. It's a directory, really just a link back to the website that has different information related to your brand, business, service, or your name or a product. There's a lot of different directories out there. Okay. The next piece is brand image logo link building. This goes right back to the paid citations, the directories, the PR, the foundation links. Everything that we're doing, we're also associating images, right? Now, why are we going to go out of our way to do this? Because what we're trying to do is establish our entity, right? So anything that's giving a machine readable entity ID is being credited to us. So your Google business profile has been given a machine readable entity ID, right? Images are given a machine readable entity ID. They have an entity ID. Video, if you're doing your video, or audio, it's given a machine ID. And in each of those elements that you're going to put up, like whether it's social, directories, PR, your citations, you get to give image, right? So you can do image, and sometimes you can even put in video, right? So you're just making that web, right? You're tying your brand, your business, your services to, okay, here's who we are, here's what we do, and here's where we do it. Now your logos are everywhere, your name is everywhere, your links are everywhere, and it's only talking about you, who you are, what you do, and where you do it. Here's my logo, here's my service, right? That's the web we're trying to create. So going out of your way and doing logo link building is the best way for me to encompass this concept to you. In your citations, your directories, everything that you're doing, you're giving your logo. Always. You're associating your brand to primary key terms, okay? Next, press release or bulk co-citation. The reason why we like the PRs early on and establishing the brand is because I get name, address, phone number, and I get to tie my name, address, phone number, description, my link, my logo, my video, my map embed back to my name, address, phone number, and a keyword, right? A press release is just like a citation or a directory listing, except for I get even more credibility, right? Next, foundation backlinks. Foundation links also include social media, but they also include any high equity site that's going to allow me to place what? Name, address, phone number, descriptions, links back to my primary services, include my image, include my map embed, and include my videos, right? Again, what are we trying to do? Establish who we are, what we do, and where we do it. So any high authority website that I can list that information on, tie it back to me, that's what we want. So foundations also include social media, definitely social media, branded business pages, 1,000%, podcast, YouTube, any social, and any web too. Name, address, phone number, photos, videos, audio, and written, tied back to primary service pages. Okay. Again, this is our main objective. Data aggregation submission. I'll share this stuff with you as soon as I get done explaining this. This is the same as a citation and a directory, but just like Yelp, Monta, MapQuest, Foursquare, these types of platforms, you have to put the information in as a human, or maybe sometimes just a form. It's semi-automated. But there are a lot of websites that will not accept a manual submission. It has to be programmatic, right? It has to be done through the API. It has to be done programmatically, right? So data aggregation submission is how you do this, and I'll point you to the largest and how you can do this for free, okay? So let's start with citations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this circle right here, share with you how you can do it yourself for free, or at the lowest cost. Some of these things you just have to pay for, okay? But I'll save the one that has to be paid for last. But if you don't want to do any of this, you can always go to chrispalmer.org. But let me show you how you can do it for yourself for free, okay? Or very, very, very little cost. So let's go ahead and get into this. So citations, all right? What we do and what we build is we take the best of list. Doesn't matter who has it, but anything that everyone can agree on, that's what we go and get. So you look for best US citations list, right? Bam, grab a list. Who's got the list? These guys have a list. Look at, here's 50, okay? Grab the list and go one by one, site by site. You can do this yourself. Yes, it's a pain in the butt, but citations are massively important. All right, I don't want to get hung up on find the list, build the list, okay? Next, best US directories, okay? This is going to go right into our photo here. We're doing directories, okay? So again, we're looking for the top USA business directories. Find the list, build the list. Next, here's what we're going to do. Best directories for lawyers. Okay, so now you're looking for paid or niche specific. This goes into the paid category. Okay, this could be paid citation or directory. All right, so you look for it for the best of list or a list based upon the specific whatever you do. Okay, so and then look. Also, by looking up your leading competition, you can find these just by doing basic research. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But if you're looking, look at best lawyer directories, top legal directories. So whatever your niche is, look up top directories plus keyword, top citations plus keyword. If you want to as well, you can always do this. Let's just say that your leading competition is, let's just say it's me. Okay. So Chris Palmer, .org. Okay. Now watch. Put this in quotations. All right. And just do a brief search. All right. Now you can go and take a look. Hey, is there any top citations that they're listed for? All right. If you need a little bit more information, you could put 30 West Broad Street, Tamaqua. Go ahead and grab a piece of their address and then look up that in quotation marks. All right. What we're looking for is any niche specific or paid citations or directories. Don't think about it. Just make your list and then go and build it. If you already have the list, you can submit this to a VA. Like, this is manual work. Anybody could do this. You can find people to do this for you for $4 an hour. All right. Very, very easy. Go down the list just like this. So now I've shown you how to get the top citations, directories, paid, right? You're with me so far? All right, let's keep going. Next, brand image logo. Again, we're trying to create entities that are associated to our brand and our services. Time back to us. So what are we looking for? So we want free image sharing sites. Do follow. Okay. Here's your list. All right. Make a list. Go and build it. All right. You can find other lists. 120 image sites. Top 60. All right. Again, our only objective, get out entities related to our brand, business, service, what we do, where we do it, and where we do it. Okay. And where at. You're with me? Let's keep going here. Press release, we'll talk about that last. Foundation backlinks. Again, you know about the first ones, right? But this is also another list. So best Web 2.0 backlinks, do follow. All right. These would be foundational websites. This is also considered Web 2.0, or it could be even social media. Only go for the best. All right. So like taking a look at this, look at Blogger, Google Sites, Medium, right? Weebly, AngelFire. Again, we're not after backlink equity. We're after co-citation. This is another instance, another vote, another person saying, hey, I know this person. That's their name. That's where they live. That's where their business is. That's the services they provide. That's their phone number, right? It's not link juice. It's another vote, another person vouching for us. Like, yeah, the vouch might be worth less because it's been utilized and spammed to death, but it's still one more person, right? Like if you heard 100 people in a row say, hey, that business is awesome. Like, yeah, some people you would trust more than others, but it's the same exact concept here. All right, co-citation. It's another mention of us, what we do, where we do it. All right, you with me so far? All right, now another one here, aggregation. So here's the last one that I'll leave you with here. This will be very, very helpful for you. All right. There are services out there that are charging for this, but you can go and look. Data Axle Aggregation API Submission. All right. So what you can do here is Data Axle APIs, submission APIs. So this is how you can submit your business via API, Zapier, right? However you would like. Very, very simple. This is how you can do data aggregation submissions for free. All right. You can also do Foursquare. So Foursquare data aggregation submission API. All right. Just come on in here. Submission guidelines. So you just come over here. And then if you take a look, delivery method, read through this. This is how you can do your data aggregation submission completely for free. If you don't want to go through these hoops, there are companies out there that charge anywhere between $70 and $400. Okay, so but this is how you do it complimentary. And I believe Foursquare, they have really good distribution, and they're the easiest. They actually have just a place that you can just go ahead and do it. Like it's very, very simple. I'll show you this one. Look. Data aggregation submission. If you take away the API, if you don't want to do that, and then just look up Foursquare. They have one that you can just do it. It's very, very simple. Submissions. Oh, it's on here. File updates, data fields, verified chain contributions, reporting daily Foursquare contribution templates. Here's the contribution templates. It's all right here. It'll walk you through it. That's data aggregation. Just pick one. Data Axle or Foursquare, whichever one you find easier. You're golden. Those are two of the largest. All right. And it's free. So that's data aggregation. We've talked about the images, social media, foundation links, directories, citations, paid citations, niche related citations. We've talked about everything. The last one is the PR. PR, there are free, but you get a few interesting links there, but the PR really ties it together. You know, it's worth $40 to get on 500 sites with my name, address, phone number, anchor rich or branded anchor text back to my site, to my top level pages. I can include my logos, my images, my map embed, my video embed. Massively, massively helpful. Tons of co-citation for such little money. It's a press release. All right. So with that being said, that takes care of the off page. I mean, these are the essentials. Yes, there's more advanced stuff and there's all this extra stuff that you can do, but we want to do the least to get the most, right? Like, I don't want to spend a bunch of time. You want to work on your business, right? So with that being said, this is the most essential things. Don't get sidetracked. Stay focused. Take care of these folks. And I hope it's been helpful. If you need help with any of this, the optimization, the services, anything, I can help you every step of the way at chrispalmer.org. I hope you've enjoyed this training, and I'll see you in the next training. Have a great day. Bye-bye.